One day, as Milo wandered the streets, a compassionate stranger crossed her path. Moved by her plight, he offered her food and noticed her dire condition, clear signs of a stray. Her gaunt frame and unkempt fur spoke volumes. Wanting to help but unable to adopt Milo himself, the man sought aid from Sunshine Dog Rescue, a local organization dedicated to rehabilitating abandoned animals. Upon their arrival, shelter staff examined Milo and made a startling discovery: she was pregnant. Realizing the urgency of her situation, they resolved to provide Milo with the care and comfort she needed to ensure the well-being of her unborn pups. Milo's journey from street life to motherhood had just begun. Milo's time on the streets had taken its toll. Covered in grime, plagued by fleas and lice, and bearing minor injuries, she was in desperate need of medical attention. Yet, her most pressing concern was her severe malnourishment. Without proper nourishment, her health, and the health of her puppies, hung in the balance. The shelter sprang into action, devising a plan to nurse Milo back to health. With nutritious meals, flea treatments, and tender care, they hoped to give Milo and her unborn pups the best possible chance at a bright future. Through their dedication and compassion, Milo found hope amidst her struggles, and a new chapter began for her and her growing family. Despite the heartbreak of losing her puppies, the staff at the dog shelter remained steadfast in their efforts to support Milo. They ensured she received ample food to aid her recovery. Much to everyone's surprise, Milo went into labor sooner than expected. Anita Osa, the founder of Sunshine Dog Rescue Center, had anticipated another week before Milo's delivery, but nature had other plans. Tragically, all of Milo's puppies were stillborn, a devastating blow to the already fragile mother. Exhausted and in poor health, Milo struggled to cope with the loss. After labor, she returned to her kennel, where Anita observed her heartbreaking behavior. Milo frantically paced her kennel, desperately searching for her non-existent puppies. Her distress was palpable as she cried out, her maternal instincts driving her to seek her offspring. Anita watched as Milo alternated between searching and curling up on her bed, as if trying to nurse her non-existent pups. Milo's poignant display of maternal instinct shed light on the powerful bond between mother and offspring. Psychologist Stanley Karen explained that mammals, including humans and dogs, emit biological pheromones that facilitate communication. These pheromones trigger maternal instincts, compelling mothers to care for their young. In Milo's case, her overwhelming grief and instinctual response highlighted the profound connection between mother and child, a universal phenomenon that transcends species boundaries. Despite her loss, Milo's maternal instincts remained unwavering, a testament to the enduring power of a mother's love. In the days following the loss of her puppies, Milo's sorrow weighed heavily upon her. Anita observed her heartbreaking despondency as Milo withdrew from the world around her. Bereft of appetite and interest, Milo's sole focus was on the babies she had lost. Her cries and whimpers echoed through the shelter, a poignant testament to her grief. Desperate to alleviate Milo's suffering, Anita sought guidance on how to help a grieving mother dog. Online research led her to a heartening solution: finding motherless puppies for Milo to nurture. Determined to act, Anita reached out to her hoping to find suitable candidates. Despite receiving responses offering motherless kittens rather than puppies, Anita remained undeterred. Recognizing the potential for cross-species nurturing, she decided to give it a chance. With hope in her heart, Anita brought 3 young kittens to the shelter to meet Milo. Introducing the kittens to Milo was a tender moment. Anita allowed Milo to sniff the crate holding the kittens before carefully placing each one beside her. As Anita watched, her heart swelled with joy as Milo welcomed the kittens into her embrace. In a heartwarming display of maternal instinct, Milo embraced the kittens as her own, showering them with love and affection. Despite their differences in species, Milo's nurturing spirit knew no bounds as she cared for her newfound babies with unwavering devotion. Instances of dogs adopting orphan kittens are indeed rare and remarkable, making Milo's story all the more extraordinary. Anita ensured that the kittens received additional nutrition by supplementing Milo's milk with extra feedings. Despite the differences in their dietary needs, Milo embraced her role as a nurturing mother figure, welcoming the kittens back with open arms after each feeding session. After 2 weeks of care and love from Milo, the kittens were deemed ready for adoption. 2 of them found a loving home together, while Milo and her beloved kitten, Gumball, were adopted by a man and his sister who shared a home. This heartwarming outcome meant that Milo and Gumball could continue their bond in their new forever home, surrounded by kindness and affection.